day 5, I believe. Is it day 5 or is it day 6? I think it's day 5. Meditation. I meditated for more than an hour, but I definitely didn't meditate for an hour at a time, more than an hour at a time. The meditation that I did do, using this, loving that, is interesting, because what happens is I can start off with a difficult feeling. Let's think. I love that I feel so awkward right now. I feel so really strange. I feel really weird right now. I feel like I stand out. I'm a weirdo right now. I love that I've got this feeling in my stomach, this strong fear feeling in my stomach. And I might sometimes use tapping to ease the feeling. For those of you who know EFT, it's pretty, the basic recipe is very straightforward. And then it can turn into, actually I do love that I feel weird right now, because lots of people feel like that. We probably all feel like that at different times, and it's okay to feel like that. And there's something vulnerable about it, there's something beautiful about it. To be kind of you, not to be able to find immediately something that, an identity that makes sense in the culture that we live in, is actually a pretty good thing, because we are all unique. And so that feeling gets to dissipate, because where you might start off by saying, oh, I love that, if you stick with it long enough, or anyway, this has been my experience, sticking with it long enough, so discover that I can love that. And as strong as the uncomfortable feelings get, they will pass. I had a very interesting thing, and I can't remember if I spoke about it in the last video blog, so let's do it now. Is like with EFT, quite often when you're experiencing an emotion in your body, you know, your mind might give you an image of it. And I had this image of a bone that was like across my stomach, inside, like quite literally, I think, an ossified emotion, ossified, you know, becoming solid, like. And then I worked with that. I used the tapping form of EFT, and I used optimal EFT, and I'm using this releasing technique that I've learned from looking at Kyle Cease's videos, which is why I'm doing this 100-day challenge. I'm just noticing how my eyes are flicking from left to right as well, and I'm just wondering what they're looking at. That's kind of weird. So yeah, interesting stuff for me. I don't know how interesting it is for anybody else, but so to give an example of one of the things that happened today was, as I took Santina down to Springfield for a walk, as soon as I got out of the car, there was this beautiful Alsatian, like a shepherd colour, you know, the ones that look like sort of that sort of teddy bear colour, kind of the colour of this actually, in this light. And it jumped out of the car, and the owners, we just started talking, and we ended up walking in the same direction, and then ended up talking about this idea I've had for, since I moved to Tottenham, I've wanted to do something with my local park, which is just across the corner, because it's beautiful, really beautiful, but there aren't enough bins there, and you know, some people, because there's rubbish everywhere, people just kind of drop rubbish. So I thought it'd be great to have these bins that, like, they're kind of gamified bins. You know, when you put something in, it makes a noise. It's like the rubbish is dropping a long way. Then it goes. They wanted to put those in the park and see if that would start to change people's behaviours. And then there's guys like, wow, that's amazing, I want to do that in my park as well. And he's an artist, a conceptual artist, and so the idea of doing that really appeals to him. And in fact, he's even more into the idea of crowdfunding it, doing it guerrilla style, maybe asking the council's permission. But when it could take, God knows how long it would take with the council, just go and do it anyway. So that was just like an amazing conversation, and effortless. And there was another Mike with an Alsatian wanting to do a similar thing. It's kind of like, there it is, just effortless. But there is a lot of effort in letting things go. That's not effortless. But it's actually quite pleasant. I had this might sound strange, but I had a really lovely experience of just walking down the street, and all I was doing was walking down the street. I wasn't planning anything in my head. I wasn't judging the other people, like weighing up what people think of me and what I think of them, and who's this and what's that. I was literally just walking down the street, which sounds, it depends who you are watching this. You might just think, well, yeah, duh. But for me, it was nice, because I'm always second guessing a lot of the time. I've been doing that a lot of the time. I've been doing that since I was a kid, really. Yeah. So letting go of lots of things, just random things, just kind of subconscious things. At one point, I was letting go of just darkness, heavy energy. Just that's the only thing I could. It wasn't really presenting itself as anything other than a really heavy energy. Letting go of ideas about who I am, who I was, who I'm gonna be. It's nice. It's actually nice. It's nice. It's nice. So tomorrow we will see. We will see. It's quite a long video. I'm going to stop now and get some sleep. Got clients in the morning. Meetings. Should be fun. Okay. Night night. Ciao.